So, Brad here, just finishing up lunch. Actually, probably a few minutes over, but just wanted to touch base there on this Friday. Been kind of a busy morning, busy night. Uh, as children get older, got a teenage daughter, they sometimes just, it's that dilemma of a full size kid she's almost as tall as me, but she's not an adult yet. So it's just, some of those challenges and in dynamics, and her being a female and the wife being female, sometimes they tend to butt heads more, and just kind of had one of those last night, and just, I don't know, a little bit frustrating, just, that just the dynamics of growth and the dynamics of, 13 years old. Just a handful of years ago, we were spoon feeding her, well, hell, bottle feeding her, changing her diapers, holding her head up, just, all the things that parents do with newborns and toddlers, and, watching where she crawled and watching where she, make sure she didn't put nothing in her mouth, and getting Legos unstuck from her nose, and just, all those things that you do and you just, endeavor to do, and you just, watching her, learn to drink out of a cup and eat with her own fork, and carry dishes around, and just, till, she's becoming very more independent for the most part. Sometimes she be still, it's just that it's that selective independence, and I don't know, it just, but in a few more years, she's going to be driving a car. She's going to have a high degree of independence, and just, you know, just that transition, and like the seasons. It's September 20th. Hell, it's 80 degrees out, I think, here. It's pretty warm. It's been kind of cool, but, other years it's been cooler. Give it another month, and it's going to be pretty dang brisk. In October, and in some parts it snows. We've had snowfalls in October within a month, so we're going to go from, basically short sleeves to, possibly jackets and whatnot within a month here. So that's the transition of the seasons, and just the transitions of life, as she steps into adulthood. So it's just that dilemma, and it's, first time for us raising a young adult, which is what we're doing. We don't have it's not a child that we're preparing a young adult for the world. And some days we just don't do it well. Some days we all butt heads, and, so it's just, I don't know if it's a confession, if it's just an acknowledgement, if it's just, it's just what's going on today. And at times I do feel like I'm a referee. I gotta side with both, but I can't side with neither. So it's just, those kind of challenges. But just, I see both of them have their wrongs in this part of the dilemma here, in this situation, and then they're just both stubborn at days too and stuff. So, and I know I'm guilty in some things too and stuff. Not a stirrer of things, but just, you know. So I don't know. It's just that dilemma. It's just that quandary. It's just that, dynamic that, and not she's not a bad kid by any means. Not being oversimplify of her stuff. I mean, she has her flaws, but she's a child in growth and progress. But all in all, she's a good kid. She's just growing into her own, and leaving things behind. And sometimes I think we're just not ready for what she's wanting to leave behind. And some days it's just frustrating. Some days it's challenging. I mean, she's not going to be my little buddy forever. She's not going to be, daddy's little girl, my best buddy. Just those dilemmas. So I don't know. just wanted to get that out here, kind of some thoughts and stuff. So I don't know if anybody else is going through those things or having those kind of challenges, or and it's not a gripe fest by any means. It's just life that we're walking through. So have a great day, have a great weekend, stay gritty.